Come again. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Budale. Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi. Gauravani Pracharani Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Pastimes. Should be at least worship our guru, but we want to worship all gurus and all the people who have contributed to having this Caitanya Caritamrta. Raghunath Das Goswami and Sri Damodar Goswami, who kept notes on so many things, and I think he also used Murari Gupta's notes and a few others, and we owe all of them a great debt, and especially Srila Prabhupada for translating this into English and getting it published and letting us read it and encouraging us. We must read it. If we want to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, you must know this Caitanya Caritamrta. And we get direct association with Lord Caitanya, Nityananda, and all the Panca Tattva, so many devotees in this Caitanya Caritamrta. All, so intimate associates of Krishna, so many came from Goloka with him. Okay, so carrying on. Anande Sabare Niya Dena Vasastana Shivananda Sena Kare Sabara Palana. When all the devotees from Bengal arrived, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu allotted them residential quarters, and Shivananda Sen was put in charge of their maintenance. Of course, he took care of them on the way also. Shivananda Sange Aila Kukura Bhagyavan Prabhupada Charanideki Kaila Antardana. Shivananda Sen a dog accompanied Shivananda Sen and the devotees, and that dog was so fortunate that after seeing the lotus feet of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he was liberated and went back to Godhead. Now these are just like telling you what goes on, and later there's much more details about these events. It's just like a table of contents of the book. Prabhupada Milila Sarva Vaishnava Siya Jala Krida Kaila Prabhu Sabare La Ila. After arriving at Jagannath Puri, all the Vaishnavas met with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Later, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sported in the water, taking all the devotees with him. Sabha Laya Kaila Gundicha Griha Samarjana Rata Yatra Darshane Prabhupada Nartana. First, the Lord washed the temple of Gundicha very thoroughly. Then everybody saw the Ratha Yatra festival and the Lord's dancing before the car. Upavani Kaila Prabhu Vivida Vilasa Prabhupada Abhisheka Kaila Vipra Krishna Dasa. In the garden along the road from Jagannath Temple to Gundicha, Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu performed various pastimes. A Brahmana named Krishnadas performed the bathing ceremony of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Gundichate Nitya Ante Kaila Jala Keli Yara Panchamite Dekila Lakshmi Devira Keli. After dancing in the Gundicha temple, the Lord sported in the water with his devotees, and on Hera Panchami day they all saw the activities of the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi. Krishna Janma Yatrate Prabhu Gopa Vesha Haila Dadi Bara Vahe Tabe Laguda Piraila. On Janmashtami, Lord Krishna's birthday, Mahaprabhu dressed himself as a cowherd boy. And at that time, he carried a balance pot, with pots of yogurt and wheeled a rod around. Balance is a stick, where they put pots on each end. See them around. Godera Bhakta Gane Tabe Karila Vidaya Sangera Bhakta Lana Kare Kirtana Sadaya. After this, Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu bade farewell to all the devotees from Gundicha, from Gaudadesh, and continued chanting with his intimate devotees who were constantly remained with him. Vrindavana Yaite Kaila Godera Gamana Patapa Rudra Kaila Pate Vivida Sevana. Vrindavan, to visit Vrindavan, the Lord went to Gaudadesh, Bengal. On the way, King Prataparudra performed a series of services to please the Lord. Puri Gosai Sange, Vastra Pradana Prasanga, Ramananda Roya Aila, Bhadraka Paryanta. On the way to Vrindavan via Bengal, there was an incident where some cloth was exchanged with Puri Goswami. Shri Ramananda Roy accompanied the Lord as far as the city of Bhadrak. Asi Vijaya Vachaspatira Grihete Rahila Prabhura Dekite Loka Sangata Ha'ila. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached Vijayanagar, Bengal, on the way to Vrindavan, he stopped at the house of Vijaya Vachaspati, who was the brother of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. When the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu suddenly arrived at his house, a great crowds of people gathered. Pancha Dina Deke Loka Nahika Vishrama Loka Baye Ratre Prabhu Aila Kuliya Gama. For 5 consecutive days, all the people gathered to see the Lord, and there was no rest. Out of fear of the crowd, Lord Chaitanya left in the night and went to the town of Kulia, present-day Navadvip. Purport: if one considers the statements of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Bhagavat, along with the description of Lokandas Thakur, it is clear that present-day Navadvip was formerly known as Kuliagram. While at Kuliagram, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed his favor upon Devananda Pandit and delivered Gopal Chapala and many others who had previously committed offenses at his lotus feet. At that time, to go from Vijayanagar to Kuliagram one had to cross a branch of the Ganges. All these old places still exist. Chinadanga was formerly situated in Kuliagram, which is now known as Kolera Ganja. Kulia Gramete Prabhu Shunya Agamana Koti Koti Loka Asi Kaila Darshana. Hearing the Lord's arrival in Kuliagram, many hundreds of thousands of people came to see him. Kulia Grame Haila Devananda Prasada Gopala Viprare Chamaila Shivasa Parada. The specific acts performed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at this time were as showing favor to Devananda Pandit and excusing the Brahmin known as Gopal Chapala from the offense he had committed at the lotus feet of Shivas Thakur. Paishande Nindaka Asi Padila Charane Aparada Chami Tare Dila Krishna Preme. Many atheists and blasphemers came and fell at the lotus feet of the Lord, and the Lord in return excused them and gave them love of God, love of Krishna. Vrindavana Yabene Pubru Shuni Nishringananda Pata Sajaila Mane Paye Ananda. When Sri Nishringananda Brahmachari heard that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go to Vrindavan, he became very pleased and mentally began decorating the way there. Kulia Nagara Aite Pata Ratne Badaila Nivrinta Pushpa Shaya Upare Patila. First, Nishringananda Brahmachari contemplated a broad road starting from the city of Kulia. He bestecked the road with jewels, upon which he then laid a bed of stemless flowers. Pate Dui Dike Pushpa Bakulera Shreni Madye Madye Dui Pashe Divya Pushkarini. Pushkarini is lakes. He mentally decorated both sides of the road with bakula flower trees, and at the intervals, on both sides, he placed lakes of transcendental nature. Wow. That's what we can do by Manasa Puja. We can't do by real life. Ratna, Banda, Gata, Tahe, Prapula, Kamala, Nana, Pakshi, Kolahala, Shuddha, Samajala. The lakes had bathing places constructed with jewels, and they were filled with blossoming lotus flowers. There were various birds chirping, and the water was exactly like nectar. Shitala, Samira, Vahe, Nana, Ganda, Lana, Kanaira, Nata, Shala, Paryanta, Laila, Bandaina. The entire road was surcharged with many cool breezes, which carried the fragrances of various flowers. He carried the construction of this road as far as Kanai Nata Shala. Report. Kanai Nata Shala is about 200 miles from Calcutta on the loop line of the Eastern Railway. The railway station is named Tala Jadi, and after one gets off at that station, he has to go about 2 miles to find Kanai Nata Shala. Age mana nahi chale na pare bandite pata banda na yaya nishinga haila vismite. Within the mind of Nishinga Brahmachari, the road could not be constructed beyond Kanai Nata Shala. He could not understand why the road's construction could not go completed, thus he was astonished. Nischaya Koriya Kahi Shuna Bhakta Gana Ebara Na Yebina Prabhu Shri Vrindavana. With great assurance, he then told devotees that Lord Caitanya would not go to Vrindavan at that time. Srila Nishingananda Brahmachari was a great devotee of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, when he heard that the Kuliya Sri Chaitanya was going to Vrindavan, although he had no material wealth, and began to construct within his mind a very attractive path or road for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to traverse. Some of the description of this path is given above, but even mentally he could not construct the word beyond Kanai Nata Shala. Therefore, he concluded that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not go to Vrindavan at that time. For pure devotee, it is the same whether he materially constructs a road, a path, or constructs one within his mind. This is because the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Janardhan, is bhavagrahi, or appreciative of the sentiment. That's very important. Bhavagrahi. That's what we always say, and that's what Prabhupada always told us. Krishna appreciates our sentiment even if we're not able to do something. It may be because of being sick in bed, it may be because of any reason, but if we really want to do something for Krishna, then Krishna appreciates that sentiment and gives blessings and will help us to do it if it's something that will be good for us. If we just basically want to please Krishna, that would be great. Instead of asking for even prema, devotees are asking, give me prema, give me this, I want that. I want to serve. That's better because everything comes from that. For him, a path made of actual jewels and a path made of mental jewels are the same. But still we do, like deity worship. We can do Manasa Puja in certain situations, but normally we want to really do it because we need that to really engage mind, body, and soul. Though subtle, mind is also matter, so any path, indeed, anything for the service to the Lord whether in gross matter or in subtle matter, is accepted equally by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord accepts the attitude of his devotee and sees how much he is prepared to serve him. The devotee is at liberty to serve the Lord either in gross matter or subtle matter. The important point is that the service be in relation with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Pacham pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktya paryapyu paritram parittam ashnami prayatatmana. If one offers me with love and devotion, a leaf, flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. Not that we just offer something without love and devotion. He doesn't care about that. But when we offer with love and devotion, even the smallest thing, he'll appreciate it. The real ingredient is bhakti. Pure devotion is uncontaminated by the modes of material nature. Ahoitukya pratiyata. Unconditional devotional service cannot be checked by any material condition. This means that one does not have to be a very rich to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even the poorest man can equally serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead if he has pure devotion. If there's no ulterior motive, devotional service cannot be checked by any material condition. One more, then I have to run. Kananira vatnata shala haite asiba pirina janibe paschat kailu nischaya karinya. Nityananda Brahmachari said, the Lord will go to Kanai Chali Natasala and then return. All of you will come to know this later. I now say this with great assurance. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. Panca Tattva. Which Panca Tattva is that? Dhruva Maharaj, is that Slovakia Guru Maharaj? Dhruva Maharaj? It is. Haribol. Thank you very much for your service.